Alright, so I figured I'd make a video about this. I usually don't make videos like this, but I figured this is something that I need to talk about. So I'm working on the Packard. It's a 1951 Packard 300. Uh, this is the one that I put the 4-barrel on. Uh, so right after I put that carburetor on there, I went and I bought 8 brand new E3 spark plugs. I've been working on engines and stuff for a long time, and I have always put E3 spark plugs in them. Even back when I was fixing lawnmowers for people, I'd always put E3s back in them. I changed the spark plugs. But here lately, I've then got a hold of 2 different batches of E3 spark plugs that ain't no good. This car has had a stumble to it ever since I put these in here. And look at this one when I unscrew it. Can you see it? It's wobbling. Alright, so now I've went and I've tested all 8 of these spark plugs. And they're all over the place. So some of them, this one here in particular, is jumping fire all over the place, from the darn ground to the electrode, and from electrode up inside, and then from the contact here, or whatever, the strap, it'd just be jumping fire all over the place. And if you look at it, it's only got like one little hex part, and some of these are different. Like these ones have got a split in them right down here in the middle of the hex, but then some of them don't. And all of these are inconsistent all over the place when I test them. I'll show how I test them here in a minute, because I don't actually have a spark plug tester. Just to make this thing run halfway decent, I'm going to put this back in it because it's the only one I've got. This is an old AC 45. The number 1 plug that I had in this car would not fire at all, so I've got an old AC 45 in there too. And this thing, it's got Protronics coil. I did convert it to 12 volt. The car is 12 volt. It's got Protronics coil. It's got a rebuilt distributor. Got XL wires. And I do have a ballast resistor, so I know it's not putting too much spark through them. I don't get it at this point, because this was a darn near $60 set of plugs. And the other story I've got is on my Allis-Chalmers B. I bought 4 E310s to go in it, and put about an hour on them, and it started misfiring on 2 cylinders. And 2 of the spark plugs just went bad, and I have no clue why. And I think I'm gonna get a set of Autolite 295s to go in this car, copper core plugs, which these are supposed to be copper core. So get a set of Autolite 295s and see if that makes it run any better. I thought about getting some new old stock plugs, but most of those are made for 6 volt. So I'll show you how I test these. So I don't have a spark plug tester. I need to build one. So here's what I've been doing. This has got a Flywheel Supply buzz coil on it, which is about the highest output coil you can get. And I've just been putting the contact on ground on here, and you can see it's all over the place. I know that's probably not the best way you could test them, but it's how I've been testing them for a while. That's probably more similar to the output of that Protronics coil. So I just want to know what's going on with these E3 spark plugs, and I pulled 3 out of that car that won't fire at all. All 3 of those are bad. So I want to know what's going on with the E3 spark plugs, because I used to never have any trouble out of them. So sorry for making a complaining video, but I want everybody's opinion on this. So that'll be it for this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Just so somebody don't say that the spark plug hole in this thing is crooked, this is that AC going back in. Perfectly straight. I'll pause this and I'm going to start this car, see how it runs. I can already tell that's a lot better than it was before. Still got to stumble a little bit at idle. But I can definitely tell it's at least halfway firing on all 8. Alright, thank you everybody for watching.